Hi Virgo Rising, hope you are doing well. Today we are diving into your astrology for August 2025, and this month is a truly transformative one for you. It holds space for deep reflection, personal empowerment, and the beginning of your solar return. You are releasing old emotional baggage and preparing to step into more confident version of yourself. There's a lot of happening behind the scenes, but by the end of the month, the spotlight will be right on you. We start the month on August 1st with Venus in Cancer, forming a square to Saturn and a square to Neptune in Aries. This highlights your 11th and 8th houses. You might be questioning a friendship, a community, or your place within a group. You could feel unseen, unsupported, or like your emotional needs are not being met. It's also a moment of reckoning around shared energy or emotional entanglements, especially if you have been giving more than receiving. With Neptune involved, things may feel foggy or confusing, and with Saturn, there might be an emotional wall or burden. This is a time to check in with your boundaries, both emotional and energetic. Then on August 6th, Mars enters Libra, your second house of money, values, and self worth. This is a big shift because Mars brings action, drive, and sometimes agitation. You may feel more energized to earn, to assert your value, or to protect your resources, but this can also bring up tension around what you feel you are worth, and maybe you are being asked to advocate for your compensation, or a situation forces you to stand firm in your value. Be mindful of financial impulsiveness, but do let this motivate you to realign your actions with your worth. Now, on August 8th, Mars makes two aspects. First, it forms a trine to Uranus in Gemini, linking your second and 10th houses. Is an exciting spark, maybe an unexpected career opportunity or a new income idea that hits out of nowhere. You could take bold action that helps you make money or shift how you are seen professionally. If you have been waiting for the rigid movement to make a move or speak up about what you want, this is a great time to go for it. But that same day, Mars also opposes Saturn in Aries, um, activating your second and eighth houses. This can be tension between your personal resources and shared commitments. Maybe you are being blocked by debt, joint investment, or emotional entanglement. There could be a power dynamic at play. This aspect challenges you to find the balance between independence and interdependence without giving away your power. Okay. Then on August 9th, we get a full moon in Aquarius landing in your sixth house of work, health, and daily routines, sometimes related to your job, schedule, or uh, well being in your coming full circle. You might finish a project or leave a job or have an emotional realization about your daily habits and what is or isn't sustainable. It's a good time to ask, what are you committed to? What is draining your energy, or where do you need to release the pressure to be productive at all costs? But that same day, Mars also opposes Neptune, bringing more fog between your values and shared resources or emotional entanglements. This can create confusion around money or relationships. You may not have all the facts, or you might realize you have been idealizing a situation that isn't grounded in reality. Try not to act out of guilt or illusion. Pause before making big financial decisions or taking impulsive actions. Then on August 10th, Mars trines Pluto in Aquarius, forming a powerful connection between second and sixth houses. This is a deeply transformative energy if you have been trying to shift your daily routines or work structure or income stream. This is your window. You can make significant progress now. Something you have been working towards quietly may start to pay off. Then on August 11th, three important things happen. Mercury goes direct into Leo, your 12th house. If you have been feeling mentally foggy, introspective, or unclear about your plans, things start to shift. You may feel more clarity returning as your thoughts align with your intuition again. Also, Venus conjuncts Jupiter in Cancer, your 11th house of friendships and goals. This is a beautiful, expansive energy that can bring support from your community, luck, or through networking, or simply joyful moments with friends. This can also mark a win related to a dream or long term planning you have been nurturing. At the same time, Ceres goes retrograde in Aries, your 8th house of intimacy and transformation. This retrograde invites you to reflect on how you have been nurturing yourself in emotional and shared resources and spaces. Are you overgiving? Are your boundaries clear? Or this is about tending to be the parts of you that feel hidden, raw, or in need of empowerment. By August 17th, Mercury in Leo forms a sextile to Mars in Libra, activating your 12th and second houses. A hidden idea, dream, or inner nudge may now move you towards action. You might feel more confident expressing something you have been sitting with, especially around money, self worth, or personal truth. This is a day for quiet reflection that leads to intentional movement. Okay. Then on August 22, the sun enters Virgo, lighting up your first house and officially beginning your season. And with the new moon in Virgo shortly after, you are getting a clean state, a cosmic invitation to redefine yourself, your goals, your look, your vibe, or your everything. On August 24th, the Sun squares Uranus in Gemini, bringing potential disruption between your identity, that is your first house, and your public life. Or your career as well, that is the 10th house. Maybe something changes in your professional world that forces you to reassess how you are showing up. This can also bring a desire to break free from an old image or role if you have been boxed up into a version of yourself that no longer fits. This is your cosmic permission slip to evolve. On August 25th, Venus enters Leo, your 12th house. This is a quieter transit, inviting you into softness, introspection, and creative or spiritual reflection. Venus here wants you to slow down, retreat, and connect with love in hidden or private ways. This is a wonderful time for self care, private healing, and dreaming into your next chapter. Then Venus makes a series of aspects. A trine to Saturn in Aries helps you approach emotional boundaries with maturity and grace. It's a supportive time to deepen a private relationship or to commit to inner healing. Also, a sextile to Uranus in Gemini can bring unexpected creative inspiration for a surprising spiritual insight. This might come through dreams, meditation, or spontaneous conversation. Also, a trine to Neptune in Aries adds magic and depth to your emotional world. Your imagination is heightened and your capacity to love, even through pain, expands. Then Venus opposes Pluto in Aquarius, creating tension between your inner world, that is your 12th house, and routines, your 6th house. Are you neglecting your rest because of constant busyness? Or are you working so much you have lost touch with joy? This is a chance to recalibrate or reprioritize the inner life you have been ignoring. We close the month on August 28th with Uranus in Gemini, sextiling Neptune in Aries, linking your 10th and 8th houses. This is a visionary moment. You may receive an intuitive hit about your career path or calling that feels both bold and deeply meaningful. This is a beautiful time to trust the guidance you are receiving from within, especially as it relates to transformation or purpose and the legacy you are building. Now, final thoughts for you, Virgo rising. August 2025 is bridge between release and renewal. You are clearing space emotionally, spiritually, and physically so that you can step into your season with power, clarity, and intention. This is about claiming your worth, rewriting the story of who you are, and making space for joy and alignment in your daily life. Your intuition is strong, your vision is awakening, and your season is here. Let me know in the comments how this energy is showing up for you. And if you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future update. Wishing you a grounded, radiant, and deeply fulfilling August ahead.